Field to field across America with SFP. East of Youngstown, Ohio, Matt and Amy Pickens use NutriSphere-N on their corn.
Well, what we did with NutriSphere-N was we put it in a tank mix on the planter and we split it 4 rows with and 4 rows without. And we just wanted to see some data, some in the field research that we could see with our own eyes. So when we did that, the corn looked striped going through the fields. There was definitely a difference.
We had test plots where we didn't have it, and then the one spot where we did try it, the corn was noticeably a lot greener, and the stand on it's different, and just the overall appearance is just something I had never seen before. And I thought, I asked him, I said, what did you do different in that section? He goes, well, that's where we put that product that we were talking about. He goes, this is a test plot, and he goes, and you could see the difference. And definitely at harvest it was a lot different, compared to the spots that didn't have it.
Join us again next week as once more we'll take you field to field across America with SFP. Field to field across America with SFP. This fall we visited the Pickens farm in Northeast Ohio, where Matt and Amy Pickens shared with us that they used both NutriSphere-N and AVAIL in their corn this past season.
The bottom line for us is yield. It's what happens in October, and we definitely saw a bump. And it was definitely a good return on our investment and made it sound practice for us. And when you run into a good thing, you want to just keep on keeping on, and that's what we're going to do. We're a believer in the product. We have a lot of faith in it, and SFP, we just feel it's the best on the market.
You wouldn't spend money on something that wasn't making money for you, and we feel that NutriSphere-N and both AVAIL are a great way to get that product edge and just to make that additional profit that everybody nowadays is looking to make.
We'll get another report from the Eastern Corn Belt on these products next week, as once again we'll take you field to field across America with SFP. Field to field across America with SFP. Farmers we've talked with have thoroughly checked out what AVAIL and NutriSphere-N from SFP can do for their crops. Ohio corn grower Matt Pickens said you bet he studied these products and looked at others.
There's other products on the market that they claim to give results too, and we tried those. They had some research data behind them as well. But we saw a better result from the SFP products, and that's why we're going to continue to use it. The bottom line is the check that comes in at the elevator. And when you get to see those grow and you know that it's something that you've done and you've blazed that trail and done that research, and the hard work starts to pay off at the end of the day and you get that good Christmas, it's a great feeling.
You bet, Matt. Matt Pickens, a corn grower east of Youngstown, Ohio. He and wife Amy visited with me on their farm as we continue to take you field to field across America with SFP. Field to field across America with SFP. Our field to field travels last year took us all over the country and included a stop in Northeast Ohio, where we met corn growers Matt and Amy Pickens. They shared with me how their doorbell was ringing last summer with neighbors asking what was up with that corn.
Well, they've stopped at the house there along the farm to ask, what was different about that corn. They could see the results in the field, and that made us pretty proud of what we've done. We knew we were on the right track there when it took notice of the neighbors, and some of the guys have been doing this a lot longer than I have.
Going forward, we will definitely be using NutriSphere-N and AVAIL. Both products have worked out well for us, and we've gotten great results. And if something's really working great for you, like these 2 products, we definitely stand behind it and we'll continue to use it.
Amy Pickens and husband Matt became believers in NutriSphere-N and AVAIL from SFP, and so did some of their neighbors. Join us again next week, field to field across America with SFP.